Hi, everyone. Just like yesterday, you are working on text structure of informational text, right? So basically, how is a piece of reading, how are the ideas organized? And the screencast from today is going to be here, and this screencast from yesterday is linked if you want to watch it. You do have to do work from slides 8 and 11 today, not 5, 8, and 11, 5, 8, and 11 like yesterday, 8 and 11. Review. Basically, there's five main types of text structure for informational. You went over three of them yesterday: description, cause and effect, problem, solution. Today it's compare and contrast, and then sequence, which is putting things in order. Or they could say, sometimes people say chronological. Okay. Yesterday you went through description, those signal words when you're just describing something and giving examples. Cause and effect is like describing something that happens and then something that happens because of it. And then the third one was problem and solution. Might explain a problem, and then it explains solutions. Kind of like cause and effect, but it's more explicit. It's about here's a problem, here's what you do. Now today, compare and contrast first. We've talked about these earlier this year. Here's a bunch of vocabulary to look for, same as, similar, whereas, and you're comparing how things are similar and different. Okay. Here's a sample compare and contrast. I mean, you can see as you go through it, it starts off um, the intro doesn't it's not I like this introduction. It's not boring. It breaks things down and not say, hi, I will be writing about how they're the same and different. I like this. Says many people confuse crocodiles and alligators, and it's no wonder. The two animals are very closely related, meaning they're similar. However, that's a cue word there that something is different. If you know a few facts about each animal, I think you'll be able to tell them apart. So it's basically saying how there's some similarities and differences. And it goes through crocodiles and alligators in the first part, talking about how they're similar. And then right here it transitions. While both are crocodilians, they are in different groups or families. And it goes through some differences. And it has the notes. You're going to be reading a different one about frogs and toads and putting information in this box about how they're similar and different. Sequence is just things going in order. Okay, this is called a flow chart, and it explains here. This is talking about, in this sample, it's talking about maybe frogs laying eggs, and they hatch into tadpoles. They change into a frog. The signal words are just sequencing things. First, next, later on, following that, not long after, soon after. Okay, and here's a sample where it talks about, the sequence of a butterfly going through and becoming from an egg to the whole life cycle and becoming the butterfly. You're going to be working on this, but similar about getting to school on time. So this is this part where we're supposed to have information about getting to school. Okay, not long, but some important information to put in. That's all for now. Can't wait to see what you do.